10 now from the 30. Now Darnold. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 43. And the shotgun again to Swift. Get some space off the midfield. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Play fake, Darnold. He doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Darnold now to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Finds a man right side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe second down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Darnold. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Here he goes, third and long. Henry on the catch. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies
The
and
stuff? He got close from the slide.
That's a well drawn up completion that nets them a first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Sign quarterback run here.
Can't be Ryan getting no swat.
The Dolphins make it a one-score game before halftime. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, it's Ward. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Ward setting the pass. Dumped off to his running back. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Incomplete pass, and we're down to
I forgot Mari has
seconds
switched my meter, though. I don't know how Mari plays on this meter, dude.
It takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense
Switch
knew
my
it's why they
meter.
doubled him and knocked it away.
I forgot. I didn't even know.
This is Darrell on 2nd down.
Yeah, right, game.
Looks like a 35, and it's going to be 13.
Yeah, right.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
That would have been a touchdown, though.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact separates man from ball. You know, most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on their coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
On the return, here's Gainwell. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. This is Mitchell. He'll work his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. To the air with Ward.
Oh, good blitz, boy.
He is drawn. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home. And it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. They'll send him over right. Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back.
And the law. I was pretty lucky.
18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Because I wasn't trying to throw. I was trying to throw somewhere different. But, yeah.
Ward's going to throw it.
Oh my god. I had 4 people wide open there.
And a big play
Oh, I need it.
drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He rolls to his right. The pressure's there, and he goes down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
The defense.
Third and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Going on first. Here's Darnold. Throw left side. Complete. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to it. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami. Running with Swift out of the gun. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Nathaniel Watson there for the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 8.
From the gun, Darnold. Makes the grab in bounds outside. Gets it to the 15.
Good enticing.
There it is. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it 17-all. And now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They give him now to Mitchell. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Here's Ward. Into a crowd and intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Malik Neighbors the one he was throwing for. So it's second down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. Before he was able to recover and provide the hit, and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Well, they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First down from the 42. Here's Darnold to throw. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. With a quick pass out line. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Jets into the nickel, 3rd down. And again, it's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. I know how valuable those contested catches are, but the defense for making the play on that one.
That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first. Now Darnold off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Quick throw left side, complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Man, this man lucky I got this throw meter on, dude. I would have 2 touchdowns. This throw meter is selling me. Two, three, ski.
Here's 2nd and goal. Line up the design keeper. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Working quickly here. On 3rd and goal, Darnold. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. A low-top throw on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's a tie ball game through 3, and we're going to see which side separates in the 4th. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw this one. Ward. Connects on the crosser. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Now Ward. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Here's the give to Dowdle. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That's good for a couple of yards, and that's good for a Jets first down. Handoff here to Mitchell. And some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Mitchell again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. They'll go, Dowdle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
With his back complete. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
Okay, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has him on a quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. Racing down the left side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gainwell. Jukes away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing here, Darnold. Short pass, Bryant. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 8 on that one. And that is a Dolphins first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he dodged the tackle. Keeps it moving. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Mitchell on the carry. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Ward now. Hits him on the inlet. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He gets 6 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he'll get them enough for a first down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. The inside give to Dowell. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Dowdle will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Come on.
To throw. Caught out wide. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Setting up to pass. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Jets make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He has the first down, and now Brock, Jets can just run out the clock on this victory. So the win goes to the Jets. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.